everyone. Hope everyone's doing good today. I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about how being present in the moment can help a lot of things with your health. A lot of times what we have a tendency to do, or what we get in the habit of doing, and this goes way back from when we were kids, is always looking forward to the next thing that's gonna happen. So in other words, a lot of times we live life like going from one thing to the next, like, oh, I can't wait for this to happen, or when this happens I'm going to, or what's gonna happen next. And what this does is gets our body in a kind of a fight or flight response. So in other words, we get ourselves in this constant, like, frenzied state of excitement, either excitedness or worried, or a feeling of dread. And so that activates that fight or flight response in our body, and it's not at the highest level. It's just where it doesn't quite relax all the way, so it keeps producing certain hormones, and those hormones affect a lot of things with our health, like our immune response. And so I just wanted to take a minute to talk about that today, and how being present is such a big help with that, and how to get present. So like what I try to do is I'll set my goals of what it is that I'm trying to move towards in the future, and so then I have a benchmark of where I'm going to, but not really when I get there kind of thing. And other than that, I try to use clock time. I'm very punctual, so if I have appointments, I'm paying attention to my time there and everything. But especially since I had been diagnosed with COPD and the PAH, I've certainly came aware of my other time, non-clock time, just my time, much more aware of that time. And in doing so, I realize how much time we spend somewhere else, even though we're doing what we're doing, at the moment. We spend a lot of our time while we're doing one thing thinking about doing something else. And we actually learned this back when we became entrepreneurs, that if whatever it is that you're doing, you should be doing it 100%, giving your 100% attention to it at the moment, or go do that other thing that it is you're thinking about. But it became even more crystal clear once I was diagnosed, for a couple different reasons. One, I don't want to waste any time that I have left here. So in other words, I want to live to the fullest and do everything that I can while I still can. And second, for another very, very important reason, is I found that when I let myself start thinking out ahead about what's gonna happen, I become preoccupied with the worry part of it over what's going to happen, even though it's not happening right now, and there's no way of knowing if or what is going to happen in the future. So I decided that I needed to quit wasting my time worrying about it. And I also realized that I'm not doing my body any favors by worrying about it, because then I'm again inciting that fight or flight response. And then, so your body has two different things it can do. It has, when you're in a relaxed state, your body is fixing and repairing and, working towards helping your body get healthier. Or it puts the energy towards the fight or flight response and helping you stay alive. So instead of always keeping myself in that state of worry and using my body's energy towards keeping me alive in a false sense, I'd rather it use the energy towards repairing my cells and working at keeping me healthy. And the best way that I can do that is by staying present in the moment, not worrying about what's going to happen in the future. That's not to say I'm not planning for it, but I just don't preoccupy myself with what might be that I don't know. So, like I said, I do as much as I can and enjoy living as much as I can right now. I've kind of learned to embrace the new me and come to terms that the old me, all the things that I used to be able to do, at this moment I can't do them anymore. But there are a lot of things that I can do and still do enjoy doing. And so with that, that's what I'm doing. Now, to get present and stay present, you just need to be in touch with, like, if you're outside, is the wind blowing? Can you feel it on your skin? Can you feel the heat of the sun? What smells do you notice? What sights are you looking at? What sounds do you hear? So every time you're bringing yourself back to all of that stuff that's going on around you, you bring yourself back to the present moment. A lot of people say focusing on your breathing will help bring you back to the present moment too. I don't like that because I'm always aware of my breathing. In fact, I just want to break from being aware of my breathing. So there are times when I'm doing breathing exercises that I do focus on my breathing intentionally, but most of the time I'm trying not to focus on my breathing because, of course, anybody that knows how it is with COPD or PAH, you know that you spend a good deal of your time thinking about breathing. So I don't use that for awareness or bringing myself to the present moment. I'd much rather use what's around me, what sights, sounds, smells, and things I can feel on my skin to bring me into the present moment. And what I realize by doing this a lot of times is that I have no problems right now in this moment. So in other words, a lot of the problems that we bring onto ourselves, we bring on by worrying about what is going to be happening in the future or things that have already happened in the past. So set yourself free. Let go of the past and let the future unfold, and enjoy the moments that you have in front of you right now, and do the most that you can, so that when things do change, that you won't wish you would have done something else sooner, and that way you can get the most from your life right now. Again, I would love to hear questions, comments, what your thoughts are, what concerns you have, subjects that you'd love to hear, all of that. And if you like the videos, hit like. If you would like to keep up with things, hit subscribe. And thanks again, everyone, for watching.